What's going on, guys? Gomes here, back again on another MLB The Show 21 Diamond Dynasty video. Excuse me if my energy level seems a bit lower for this one. I'm still in a red meat-induced coma. I went to a wonderful steakhouse last night. Had a peppercorn sirloin. Good lord, man. Talk about unbuckling your, unbuckling the belt, just letting it breathe, you know. I felt like Mr. Incredible wearing that tight-ass shirt. Good lord. Well worth it, though, I would think. But we're talking about not steak today. We're talking about POTM, specifically how to get Byron Buxton fast. How to get Byron Buxton with 99 speed efficiency of getting it done for a 99 speed card. So, helpful tips. If you guys want to leave a like down below, that'd be appreciated. Subscribe if you guys are new. Would be fantastic if we hit 60k today. So go ahead and hit that red button. We're gonna have Buxton gameplay later tonight. Something tells me he's gonna be quite good indeed. So let's go ahead and get into this one now. You are met with kind of a plethora, a wide array, you know, a Costco sampler platter of choices between missions, moments, and collections. Now, you do have to do the collection. That is confirmed. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That is just how it is. You're going to have to get 25 Tops Now plus POTM cards, in which you are going to need all but one of the Tops Now cards, so you can sell one off. They, you know, they felt generous there, and there's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8 total POTM cards. So since I'm so good at math, that would be 17 Tops Now cards that you would need out of 18, and 17 out of 25. You can count on 8 POTM cards, and this is how you should go ahead and start things out. As by doing the moments, of course, there is a couple intricate specific details that I do want to mention about some of these moments. Now, they're all going to net you 4 points, so you don't really have to prioritize any over, you know, any other one, but for a few of them I will give specific tips. Overall, I will say they are generally not too bad. Some of them are a bit frustrating, such as this Danny Duffy one for some reason. You know, the Tigers have single-digit wins. Hard to get strikeouts sometimes. I really don't like this Danny Duffy. I can see why his live series isn't that high even overall. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into some of the more bigger picture tips on these moments. One such thing would be utilizing directional hitting. Now, if you are newer to the game, if you're not that experienced, and you're having issues using zone, matching up the PCI with the ball, I think for some leagues, kind of like the Shohei Ohtani moment, as you're going to see on screen, would be beneficial to you if you are new to the game. You don't have to focus on that, just point your left analog stick out towards right field, and all you have to do is time the ball up. They're going to throw you a lot of meatballs. It's on rookie difficulty after all. You know, it's not going to be necessary for everybody, but if you are newer at the game, I've had a lot of people say to me, you talk like this is so easy. I've never played MLB The Show before, and I get that. So hopefully that should help you guys out a little bit. Let me know how it does work for you, and consider using that going forward if you guys are newer to the game and just kind of struggling with those moments, because it happens to everybody. You know, I can speak from personal experience doing Moments Extreme in the past, having to sit through that shit. Not fun, you know, so if you can find any way to expedite that process, by all means, even if it's directional hitting. So that's going to work for all of those. I do recommend. And also, I did want to talk about the devil here, the Danny Duffy one. You guys see it right here. What I recommend for strikeouts is kind of just mix the fastballs in with breaking balls. It's never going to be an exact science in terms of what they are going to hit, what they aren't going to hit. I'll have times where I can throw a fastball down the middle. You know, I could be facing the 2017 Astros. I could text him before the game. Hey, Jose, fastball's coming on the first pitch of your first at-bat. Get ready, buddy. And he's still going to miss it. He's going to take the pitch. You know, that's just how veteran computer works sometimes, especially when it's the veteran Detroit Tigers. So keep that in mind, but fastballs, up high and breaking balls. Use that in tandem. Typically does, warrant strikeouts for me. That's usually what helps. And going from there, once you complete all these moments, you are going to get up to this third card, being Nick Solak. You're going to be at 30 points, I do believe. And what you want to do from there is you're going to start knocking out these missions, of course. There's no reason to do the collection yet, and rather you can't. You don't even have enough cards in order to do it. So I must say, however, these missions, not really my idea of fun, you know what I mean? What I do think my idea of fun is Topps Bunt. As you all have probably noticed, baseball cards have become uber popular as of late. So much so you'd have a better chance plugging in a USB on the first try than actually coming across a pack of baseball cards in your local Target or Walmart. And that's another reason why I love Topps Bunt, which essentially takes your baseball card collecting hobby on the go, with no worries of being stampeded on the way to get some cards. You can continue that hobby all through the app. Every day, brand new cards enter the circulation of Topps Bunt. A brand new set I've been enjoying recently has been the Topps Heritage Retro with a Twist set. And each day, in order to get the coins to open up these packs, make sure and collect on your daily missions. Make sure and redeem your free 2,000 coins that are replenishing every 2 hours. Make sure and grab those so you can get more free cards. And all these easy to obtain cards are perfect for the crafting feature in the game, which allows you to take some lower level cards and build them up and upgrade them into higher level cards, which is going to significantly help you out in the daily matchups. The daily matchups, or contest, follow real baseball. So the same way you would set your fantasy baseball or your daily fantasy baseball lineups, you're going to do that here. If I play a Mike Trout with a 2-time multiplier, there's a pretty good chance that I'm going to have a good day and be on my way towards some great prizes in these entered contests. And by far, my favorite feature with Topps Bunt is trading, of course. They make it so easy, so simplistic to do. So if I'm opening packs, I can't exactly get what I'm looking for. I can't pull my Tyler Glass now as a Rays fan. I can talk with a buddy or, look for a trade, somebody who has that card, and I can trade them something that I don't personally collect. So I think the trading system is fantastic for allowing you to get exactly what you want and ensure that you're going to get those cards whether or not you can pull them from a pack. And you can trade with me as well. My tag is GomesDL. So if you have, some spare Twins, some spare Rays, by chance, you could be insured. They would be going to a good home in my binder. So if you guys want to get started with Topps Bunt and start filling your virtual binder with a ton of great cards, make sure and follow my download link in the description box and in the pinned comment below. Like I said, I've been truly loving Topps Bunt, and thank you again for Topps Bunt sponsoring this video. I hope that you guys give it a try. What you're going to do at this point, we'll just use the huge man lineup here. We're going to put in Nick Solak. We are going to put in Cedric Mullins, if I can find him. And then we're also going to put in, not Corbin Burns, you don't have him yet. We're going to put in Danny Duffy. From there, you are going to also want to put in some Topps Now players. So again, just utilize this feature right here. If you know how to use it, utilize this feature, just fill in Topps Now players, because there's also missions where you're going to need to accumulate stats with them. So that's good. You have this all sorted out, and we're talking about what missions you guys are going to be going over here in particular. So you have the Topps Now 15 hits. You might get that done first game, you might not. You'll see what I mean here in a second, and these are going to warrant 10, the ones dealing with Topps Now, and the other ones dealing with specific cards are going to net you 4 points each, just as the moments would. 5 hits with Cedric Mullins, 9 strikeouts with Danny Duffy, and then 3 extra base hits with Nick Solak. So if you're at 30, that's going to get you up to 42, and for the first game, I think you're pretty much going to have Duffy go, but keep an eye, remember the number 9. As soon as you strike out the 9th batter, go ahead and sub in a Topps Now pitcher. Whether it be a starter, reliever, it doesn't I don't even know if there's a Tops Now reliever. You get the sentiment, though. Sub in one of those to start getting accumulated stats on that. And if you also notice within the game that you get 3 extra base hits with Solak, go ahead and sub him out. There's nothing more that you can do with him, and have some more Tops Now cards on the bench just to further on that progress to, you know, make it take the least amount of time as possible. And once you get those done, I believe I was up to Justin Turner at that point, in which you are going to select Matt Barnes, Shohei Ohtani, and Justin Turner, put those into your lineup, and then there's more missions. You guys kind of get the point. So you are going to then sub them in. Make sure and take out your POTM cards, because you're going to want to replenish them with Tops Now at that point, because, as I stated, the POTM cards no longer do you anything unless you want to try and parallel them, which is certainly something within your rights. You know, I'm not going to say you can't do that. You're not going to have somebody knocking on, Chris Hansen's not going to come knocking on your door. Excuse me, sir, we're playing a POTM card a little bit longer than, the mission said that you needed to. That's not going to happen, so no need to fear. And yeah, essentially, it's just play versus computer against the Orioles. Make sure to do it as the home team, however, because if you're the home team, then you can pick your creative stadium, which is going to be quite helpful. And if you are on Next Gen, load up your favorite, Little League ballpark, Gomer Cove. If you want to try and find this one in particular, it's in the stadium vault as GomesDaLegend or Gomer Cove. 300 foot to the poles. So, if you're a Yankee fan, you're going to feel right at home, I would say. So, yeah, look for a shorter ballpark like this. If you're not on Next Gen, if you're on Last Gen, no big deal. It's not really going to hinder you that significantly. And you're just going to go ahead and mash on rookie against the Orioles. You're getting the strikeouts really easy. Same thing I want to mention, though, with Matt Barnes. Once you get those 5 strikeouts, which is how many you need, you're going to want to go ahead and bring in a Tops Now card to, again, get those strikeouts, because that's something you're going to want to stay on top of. And then by the time that you finish the missions for Shohei and Justin Turner, which both of them I did in just one game. What was it? 2 home runs with Ohtani. Actually, I never finished Justin Turner. So I was able to do this with just these right here. Hits with Tops Now, extra base, strikeouts with Tops Now, and then all the player moments up to Ohtani. And you are going to get up to Corbin Burns. And by that point, you are going to be able to finish the collection for 15 and be able to get Byron Buxton. So again, I consider this free. If you guys had played the original Tops Now moments, you would have had a chance at half of the cards, and then by doing this program, you would have the other half. So I definitely think it is worth it. You get a lot of great cards. Even if Buxton isn't your favorite, this Corbin Burns is going to start on probably everybody's rotation. He's a top 5 starter in every aspect. A lot of good cards here. Definitely recommend it. And if you guys did enjoy this video, let me know by leaving a like down below. Really excited to use this Buxton. Really a fat lineup, I will say. They hit it out of the ballpark. And they weren't playing at Gomer Cove either. They were playing at a stout. They hit a home run to dead center at Polo Grounds. They finally beat that challenge that so many YouTubers have been longing for. So, yeah, thank you guys again for watching, and there you guys comes out. Yeet.